All right, we are here with our Teacher of the Month, Miss Davis. Now, we wanted to interview you real quick. Tell us where you went to high school and grew up.
So I went to Donaldsonville High School in Donaldsonville, Louisiana, which is also where I grew up, in Donaldsonville, Louisiana.
So what part of Louisiana is that?
The best way to explain is if you know where New Orleans is and you know where Baton Rouge is, I'm literally halfway between there. So probably about 45 minutes from New Orleans, about 30 minutes from Baton Rouge.
What was it like growing up in Louisiana?
I loved it. The culture, the food, the environment, the people, the homeliness that it was there. Like, everybody was very homely. They always welcomed you in.
Everybody talks about the food when they talk about Louisiana culture. Okay, how did you decide to become a teacher and where did you go to college?
So I went to college at Xavier University in Louisiana, in New Orleans. I first started off chem pre-pharmacy, and when I got to organic chemistry, that's where I was like, nah, I couldn't do it. It was rough. So I did go to my counselors and I swapped my major to biology, and I did actually mine with a minor in business administration and tax accounting. And so from there, I didn't know what to do because, of course, with biology, you got to take more steps in order to do more things and get to those higher level jobs. So I left and graduated college, and I worked retail for a while. And I was like, I couldn't do this for the rest of my life. So I decided to start teaching. And that was because of when I was at Xavier, I actually used to be a teacher's assistant, and I loved it. So I looked into it. I did an alt certification for my teaching pathway and started teaching after that.
Tell us about your family.
Ooh, I have 3 older sisters, no brothers. Mom, dad, both were in my life. Grandmother was basically that second mom to me. And most of my grandparents were older, so my grandparents passed before I really can get to know them, and one of my other grandparents passed before I really got to know him when I was younger. So it was really a village raising a village at that moment, because my mom and dad worked night and day shifts, so I never saw them. So my grandmother took the role on, and I just kind of grew up that youngest child and had those youngest child attributes.
I love it. So good family support. All right, got a bunch of quick fire questions for you. Is the best kind of vacation relaxing and doing nothing, or sightseeing and doing everything?
Ooh, I would say sightseeing and doing everything.
I'm with you on that one. All right, what's your favorite month of the year?
It would have to be, probably November, and that's my birthday month.
All right, November, right there at the holidays. If you could live on any beach, which beach would you choose?
I would probably go anywhere on the West Coast in California.
California. Hard to beat that climate. Are you an early bird or a night owl, and what do you enjoy doing during that golden time?
I'm probably an early bird just because I'd rather get everything done so I can have the rest of the night to myself, so then I can be that night owl.
I love it. What was your favorite car of the last 3 decades?
I always wanted a Jeep. I
love it. They charge a lot for those Jeeps. They like those things a lot. What's your favorite... What's the next fashion trend you'd like to see?
I'm not even sure.
That is a sort of obscure question. How would you change Hollywood?
I would probably add more opportunities in Hollywood, because it seems like it's very closed off to just those people who are making it in Hollywood. So it's kind of hard to get into Hollywood. So if it was me, I would probably make it more available for people to get into Hollywood.
Agreed. And they all have so much money, they're disconnected from reality. What was your mother's signature dish? Now, you're a Louisiana girl, so I'm sure that this question hits home.
Ooh, can I change it to father? Because my mom actually worked nights, and so she didn't cook that much. My dad actually did all the cooking.
Let's hear it.
When he makes smoked sausage and chicken gumbo.
Everybody is really proud of their prized gumbos and roux down in Louisiana. So are you able to give us any hints about how he put that dish together?
Ooh, he definitely starts off by softening his smoked turkey necks, and then of course cooking all the meats down, chicken, sausage. His roux, of course, if you know how to make a roux, is flour and oil, and then you darken your roux. And once you get into that real dark peanut butter consistency or darker, then of course you add your Holy Trinity in there. And if you know what a Holy Trinity is, you know what I'm talking about. And then of course sauteing, then adding that water in and seasonings, and then adding those meats and letting it cook for hours. And
sounds like a 2-day dish.
It's not a 2-day dish. It can actually be cooked in 1 day, but it might last you about 2 days to 3 days.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for letting us get to know you a little bit better.
You're welcome.